street on glisten, and children listen to hear waves splashing on the shore. I'm dreaming of a bright Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be bright. Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible said, Mary's boy child Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day. A very pleasant good evening to you when you're in tune to Jamaican Explosion. Once again on a Saturday evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nadine, how are you doing today?
I am good. I'm good. As you see, I'm in party mode for the Mikey Sparkle.
Okay, we're going to talk about Mikey Sparkling in just a couple of minutes right here. But I could also see that you're in the Christmas mode with
Oh,
all the
yes. Poinsettias, poinsettias, poinsettias. Yes.
Yes, indeed. We have a very interesting show planned for the audience this evening, and I hope everyone will just go ahead and hit the share button and let their friends know that Jamaican Explosion is on. I also wanted to share this because we don't normally share this at Nadine. That's where they could go and just tune into the show, and that's on YouTube, and it's you'll see the address right there, as well as on Facebook. And if you go on over to YouTube, you can participate in the show. You could type in your requests, your questions to the audience, and also let anybody that asks a question to our guests if you have a question. Okay, so we wanted to share that, Nadine, and let them know where to go and check the show out. Okay.
And
Okay.
also opportunities to win prizes and surprises, guys.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. We haven't even given away a lot of prizes, and we haven't been having a lot of surprises. But as soon as those folks start getting onto YouTube and finding out where we are, we're ready and will. We have the prizes all stacked up to give away. All
It's
right.
the holiday season. He's feeling like Santa.
Okay, feeling like Santa already. We have a very, 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 very a special song for you that I will make it be the national anthem of my Christmas coming up in a couple of minutes right here. So I want you to stay, and don't touch that dial. You're into the Jamaican Explosion on Saturday evening, and we have folks from Canada. Pacha is from Canada. He'll be with us today. And we have folks coming from Central Florida at around the 6 o'clock hour. We have some brand new segments entitled This is Jamaica, based off the Peter Gracie poem. There are organizations that started um, off of this poem, and there's also another segment which is called "The Strength to Breed," which was also a Peter Gracie poem, but they have started their own little organization off of that. So at 6 o'clock, we'll have those two segments coming your way. You do not want to miss those segments. And I got another artist to end the show out. And I'm gonna tell you, this guy is here. He's a super duper. His name is Rayon Bog, Baugh. Okay, and he's a contemporary praise and worship gospel artist, and he'll be coming at the last from 6 to 6:30. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this guy. So yeah, this is Jamaican Explosion, and we're glad that you're here with us this evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A lot of things in store for you today, and I can't wait to get things started here. Let's get back to a little bit of Christmas carols. Remember Christmas carols? You know any Christmas carols, Nadine?
I'm trying to think whether you're referring to Jamaican Christmas carols or the other. Because Jamaicans, they have their own little twist on some of the carols.
Yeah, I'm talking about this is the one in the background I was playing was from Nadine. What's her name?
Sutherland?
Yeah, yeah. Was it Nadine or it was from Carlene Davis? Was from
Carlene
Carlene
Davis.
Davis. But we have our own little twist to it, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit. more on this, and then we'll get back to the show in a segment. Let's hear a little bit
And
more.
for those who's not familiar with some of our Christmas songs,
What was that, Nadine?
I was saying, and for some of those persons not familiar with the Jamaican flavor Christmas songs.
Okay, all right. So the Jamaican flavored Christmas song are usually the regular Christmas song to a Jamaican beat and a couple of other words mixed in there. Okay. Well, let's hear Miss Nadine Sutherland right here.
No place there to warm the child, not a single room inside. Oh, now hear the angels sing, listen to what they say, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Oh, now hear the angels sing, you can born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. He rules the world with truth.
Yes, and indeed, now we're back to Jamaican Explosion here. And the very first thing that we want to bring to you this evening is what's happening in the Atlanta area. None other than Mr. Mikey Sparkles. The Christmas party's on this evening. Nadine, go ahead and take it away, please.
Oh yes. This is gonna be starting at 8 p.m. It's at the Grand Palace, and the address is 2340 Club Drive in Lawrenceville, Georgia. The tickets are only $70, and you just go to Mikey Sparkle's website, www.mikeysparkleonline.com, and you'll definitely be able to get your tickets there, guys. Come on out. He also has live artists performing, as well as a DJ. So definitely something to come out and see. Hope you guys are enjoying just listening to Carlene Davis and just listening to a little Jamaican flavor, the way we do it in Jamaica with our Christmas songs. And we are having a Christmas segment next Saturday, so you don't want to miss that segment. We'll be having guests on sharing the memories of Christmas in Jamaica. So if you like, follow, share, then you can hop on and share with us some of your fondest Christmas memories of being in Jamaica.
Okay, Nadine. All right, so there you have it. I've got Mr. Ralston on. He's on a microphone today, and he's going to be filling us in and some things that are happening in Jamaica, even as we speak today. So Ralston is online. Ralston, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm great, Pastor. How you doing?
Okay, very good. We are sorry we can't have you on visual today, but we have you on audio, and you're going to fill us in a little bit some stuff that's happening in down there on the Highland. Okay, I got you a little your picture here. I'm gonna put you up. Okay, but you're okay. Well, we're just gonna have you on audio today. Okay, until I could get your picture in. Okay, go ahead, Ralston.
Yes, I'm here. How you doing, Nadine?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. Sorry I can't see your handsome face, but definitely can hear you loudly.
And at this time of the year, we have a lot of events. Some people call it the city season. As a matter of fact, I went to one such event last night in a place called Chapterton in Clarendon. A place called Molitard in Chapterton in Clarendon.
Okay.
It was quite an entertaining and interesting event. It was the EP launch and stage show for reggae dancehall artist Jalama, staged by Pandemic Records.
Okay.
It featured top acts like Bounty Killer and Turbulence. And there were a host of talented upcoming artists. I must say that our lineup so big was a pleasant surprise to see the quality of artists, including the not just the big acts, but the newcomers who are on the lineup. There's some very talented artists down there in Canada. When I say talented, I mean very, very talented.
Now, Rawson, you had Nadine jump in here because he mentioned Clarendon, you know.
Oh, that's our parish.
And Clarendon College is my school.
Yeah.
Oliver Shields champion.
Clarendon is a nice parish. And a very talented place. I think it's one of the areas that have produced most of Jamaica's top reggae acts. I mean, just imagine yesterday before the event started, I ran into Barrington Levy.
Okay.
Barrington Levy was just passing through, you know what I mean? And, you know, Clarendon is his home parish. It is also the home parish of Coco T, Freddie McGregor, the Clarendonian, and Bonnie Ruggs, and the late dancehall artist Mercedes, people like Silver Cat, and several others have come out of that area. So, as I said, it's a hotbed for talent. You know, and last night we saw some wonderful performances coming from artists like Bifa Element, Jadan, Fras Khalifa, the man of the moment himself, Jalama, was very good. One Fluent, Melodobama. There were people like Slash Dadat, Benham who did also, who did very well also. Ras Chronic, Jeff Foliato, Progress was very good also. Little Hero was in fine form. And Turbulence, my goodness, that man delivered an excellent performance. And the show was closed by the legendary Bounty Killer, who is one of Jamaica's greatest musical icons, and he delivered a very, very, very awesome performance as well. So that's one of the big events for the holiday that has wrapped up. We're looking at Sting. Sting is in the year, and I've been telling you for weeks now that Sting. The theme for Sting this year is 10 Giants. So now we know who those 10 Giants are. And Sting takes place at Jam World. It returns to its home in Jam World, Portmore, for December 26th. And you can guess some of the artists who are on the list for the 10 Giants. Any guesses?
Bounty Killer.
Okay, you've got one. How about Nadine? Can Nadine tell me?
Beanie Man, Girls Them Sugar.
10 Giants?
Beanie Man.
I guess not. Well, Bounty Killer, of course, is one of the 10 Giants. Tanya Stevens. We have Anthony B. We have Spragga Benz. We have Turbulence. We have Maka Diamond. We have Caperton. We have Fantan Moja. And we have Tommy Lee Sparta. They round out the 10 Giants of Sting. So this is an awesome lineup. We have two females among the 10 Giants.
Yes.
I thought it would have been an all-male lineup in terms of the Giants.
Why?
Just because you're 10 Giants, you start to think like, well, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, and so forth. We don't see Beanie Man here. Rumor has it that he refused to be a part of the 10 Giants. But nonetheless, it's an awesome lineup headed by Bounty Killer, Tanya Stevens. Yeah, Tanya Stevens is a highly respected female.
Very, very, very highly. She represents us well.
Slash dancehall, reggae artists. All these artists are highly respected. Spragga Benz, Turbulence, Maka Diamond, and of course Caperton, who has been like red hot for the past year, performing all over the world, including Europe, twice this year. And I understand that he's presently in the UK for the first time in almost 2 decades. And we expect big things from Caperton wherever he goes. I had the pleasure of speaking with him in Pastor a few days ago before he headed off to England, and he was in very high spirits. But he's saying for someone his age, because he's in his late 50s, and he says, he's still very active. As a matter of fact, he's even more active today on stage than he was when he was younger. And he's saying a lot of people are surprised. But he credits his ability to perform the way he does to the way he eats. And because that man is like he doesn't eat meat, and eats a lot of fruits and vegetables. Drink his natural roots and herbal teas and stuff like that, and he's very active. So we're looking for big things from him at Sting. So that's the event everybody's talking about for the Christmas holidays. And you know that Rebel Salute is just around the corner. In January, they had their launch a few days ago. Yes, and Rebel Salute, as we know it, is one of the big cultural events coming out of Jamaica. Yes, so a lot of people will be looking forward to Rebel Salute in January. And how many years has Tony been keeping the show? It's been some time. Quite some time now. Rebel Salute 2024, the lineup is very good.
Okay.
Yes, they have a very good lineup of artists. I don't want us to get into that, but it has some of the best cultural acts. Probably next week we can unveil the lineup. What do you think about that?
Better than that, I wouldn't mind at least having at least one of those artists on next week's show. We can unveil it, but at least just a little taste from one of those artists that will be appearing. That would be good. But we'll take it in stride. I have Carolise Rafikan Morgan, and she's healing you up today. She's listening from Beaufort, Georgia, and she's coming in on our chat overlay today. How you doing, Miss Carolise? Good to have you with us on the program today. Big show planned for you, Mr. Ralston. Continue, sir.
So you would like to have one of the artists from Rebel Salute on the show next week? Well, this is the Jamaican Explosion.
Right, exactly.
So, we're gonna make it happen.
All right, you heard him. You heard him, right?
We'll make it happen.
Yeah, you heard him right here, right? Ralston, the man from down in Jamaica, he's giving us his update right now. Okay, and we'll be right back with a little bit more of our people from. Remember, you all could check in, just like how Sister Carolise checked in a while ago. You could go to YouTube and you could check in onto the This is Jamaica. Not is this Jamaica, but the Jamaican Explosion show by let me put the links up there once again for them, Nadine, so they could see it. If you go over to YouTube, you can check in and give your comments right here on Jamaican Explosion. Go to Facebook, and if you take that Facebook address, you'll come into one of my pages, and you can also go on there and check in, so we know that you are with us this evening. Okay. Yes, Mr. Ralston. So continue, and we'll wrap this section up, and then we'll continue.
All right. As I said, we will have someone from the lineup at Rebel Salute next week.
Okay.
I just found out this morning that next year, Bounty Killer will be honored.
Yes.
My regular service.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah. And he has asked his fans online to help him to select the artists to perform at this inside this feature, or this that's what we say at Rebel Salute. So he's asking the public to help him to select the people.
Okay.
I think that's a very nice gesture.
Yeah, I think so.
Humility on his part. I must say that Bounty Killer, is somebody who a lot of people give him a hard time, they judge him because he's an aggressive character. But the man has grown a lot over the years, and he's shown that he has evolved to being one of the elder statesmen in dancehall music, and he's done a lot of work for charity. You know, I really have a tremendous amount of respect for him, and I really admire him asking the public to help him to select the people who should perform at this honoring of him. So this is a beautiful thing.
Oh yes, indeed, and I could imagine Bunty what kind of performance he's gonna give on that night. Wow, you better watch out, watch out, watch out. You know, and it's a good time that you have the Bounty without the Beanie, so you could concentrate on each of them separately. Because normally they like to have Bounty and Beanie and automatically turn into some form of a clash. But when you can showcase them separately, you know what I'm saying? You could get a good amount of Bounty selections by Bounty and really just tune into his style. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the 90s, Beanie and Bounty in the late 90s, mid 90s to the late 90s, Beanie and Bounty really run things, so to speak. You know, so it's good that they are honoring Bounty right now, and it's good that they are honoring some of those dancehall artists when it seems like this is a time when dancehall is struggling to hold its own. What do you have to say, Ralston?
You know, it's always good to honor those who deserve honor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm happy to see that they're being honored. But I wouldn't want to say dancehall is struggling. I don't think the music is struggling. I think it's just trying to find its true identity, because the music has somewhat lost its identity in a sense where the sound of dancehall music has changed. Um, you know, the type of beats that these younger artists are using sound more like hip hop. You know, they call it trap dancehall, and the topics that they sing about, in some cases, is very controversial. Like, for example, I noticed that most of the youngsters now have to sing about scamming. They're singing about oral sex. They're also singing about obia. And these three topics were not prevalent before in the public space in our society. Was not prominent in the music. And these youngsters are singing about it, and they're bragging about these things in most cases. We see where Turbulence came out, and he was there are articles in the paper saying that warning against the practice of obia, and he's calling on the youths within the dancehall fraternity to stop using the music to promote obia. I saw that in the Jamaica Observer on Friday and the Jamaica Star. So here's Turbulence, one of the more established Jamaican artists on the international scene. This is a man who tours all over the world, and in places like Africa, Europe, the US, Canada, various parts of the Caribbean, and among other places, you know, the UK included. And he's saying that, listen, we have to stop promoting this in our music, because Jamaica is a God-fearing country. It's a God-blessed country, and we don't want that to change, because promoting organic music is leading the people into darkness, you know. So I just think that the music is there's a little confusion going on, to say Dr. Rob.
Okay.
You know, there's a confusion going on.
Okay.
So
that's
we
exactly
that's what to focus on more positive topics.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. So yeah, and that's exactly what I'm alluding to, and I'm just probably echoing what I've heard. Many of these artists are speaking about that. Yeah, you know, like dancehall is it's on its way down, and I think sometimes it's overstated too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because of the fact that there are so many different other types of music that have come up to the forefront as well. So you know we'll continue that story as it goes along. So Ralston, thank you for filling us in here right now, and I'm gonna go on to our next artist that we have coming up here at 5:30, and you know of this artist as well. His name is Mr. Pacha Black, and he's going to be coming up here in a second, you know. And you have anything to say about Pacha before I let you go, Ralston, and put him on?
Well, Pacha is
Yeah, it's Christmas. Can
my home parish, the parish of Westmoreland, in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And as a publicist, I've done work with him. Over the years. I work with almost everybody. Earlier, I started
Taylor Reynolds.
Christmas party. I've been doing the PR and the Jamaican side of things for almost as long as this event has been around.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pachagrax is just one more person based out of Jamaica that I've been working with. And I love his new song, I must say. I won't let the push out of the bag, but I love this Christmas song that he has. He's a tremendous talent. A very humble person as well. Yes, very, very, very humble and very kind, and for other people within the music. He used to be in the background, instead of pushing himself. He spent many years producing and pushing other artists. So it's nice to see that he's stepped up and he's now getting the recognition he deserves, not just in the States or Canada or Jamaica, but also in Africa, where he's getting tremendous support in places like Gambia and Ghana and Senegal and these places. Yes, so that's my 2 cents where Pachagraph is concerned.
All right, thanks, Ralston from the Ralston Corner that comes on every week here at Jamaican Explosion as Ralston brings us the news from Jamaica. Okay, someone is saying good day, Pastor Rob, and we'll have them coming up at 6 o'clock here. But yeah, we got him on stage himself, the man they call Pacha Black, and I'm gonna want to let you hear something from him. And I'm telling you, this is gonna be my song for the rest of the Christmas. This is my song. Nobody touch it. Nobody claim
Wait
it.
to see what I got.
Yeah.
Mommy, Daddy, can I open my present now?
Yes, go ahead. It's
Come on,
Christmas
Daddy.
after all. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me
Hey.
Santa. Them I'm me Santa. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. And God bless them endlessly. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa.
Watch
Them I'm me
out.
Santa. Me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. So God bless them endlessly. And them put the gift under the Christmas tree. And them wrap the present for we. Christmas comes once a year, so stop act like you don't care. Show some love, you fish here, each and everywhere. Christmas time, it's always here. This is a special day. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa, them I'm me Santa. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. And God bless them endlessly. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa, them I'm me Santa. Me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. So God bless them endlessly. The house of me living, I no carry chimney. So Santa never come visit me. The milk and the cookie where me put down for he. Me see man done road drinking. Show some love to the children. Treat them right, don't hurt them. The youth of today is the man of tomorrow. Bring joy, not sorrow. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Yeah, I'm me
Pacha Black, welcome to Jamaican Explosion. Boom shot for the year, man. I'm a mommy, I'm a daddy. And
Of course.
Pacha, how you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. Good evening. Good evening to you both, you know.
Welcome.
As you can see, I love it. I can't stop rocking. I love it. I love it. It's so catchy and so true.
I see you rocking in the background.
Pacha, what make
Yes,
you
sir.
out of the bag, man? You let the seat go to the bag.
Well, you see, I have to, somebody have to do it, right? Because it's been going on for years and no one wanted to tell the truth about Santa because, as I said, I never see a Santa in Jamaica, much less a house with chimney, right? So if I'm a human being and I'm going to recognize Christmas and celebrate Christmas, I want to celebrate it in the right and proper way, not under false pretend.
Okay.
Yeah, so I try to tell my kids them the right thing, but I said at the same time you have to respect Christmas because it's a special day, and I put it in the song.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you're right. You're right, Nadine. All the time that we've been talking about Santa in Jamaica, and we never have a chimney.
Right, right, right.
Right.
It sounds so good and it's released right on time, right
Fine.
on time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, what inspired you I know you said somebody had to tell it, but what really inspired you to put it out there like that?
Well, I have a 7-year-old daughter, my last child, right? And she looked at me last year
Uh
and
huh.
said to me, "You are my Santa." And then I
Mm,
remember I have a topic of a song that I started to write a couple of years and I just put it down
mm,
because I was like, you know
mm,
what? I don't want to do this Santa song and someone get hate at me and said, "Oi,
mhm,
you're trying to stop the children them fun."
mhm.
Because actually, I mentioned it to a friend of mine, and it's like, "No, don't put out that song. You're only killing the children vibes." I said, "You are one of them that lying to the kids too." Yeah. So, I get the courage and I wrote the song last year and I wanted to put it out last year, but after I finished the song, Christmas nearly done.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So,
I said,
so it's right on time for this year.
yes, sir.
I mean, I just can't stop here, playing the music. So let's play it a little bit more and run
Present
along.
for we.
Okay.
Christmas comes once a year, so stop act like you don't care. Show some love, you fish here, each and everywhere. Christmas time, it's always here. This is a special day. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa, them I'm me Santa. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. And God bless them endlessly. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa, them I'm me Santa. Me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. So God bless them endlessly.
Yes,
I guess,
go
Yes,
ahead.
sir.
Pacha, I guess that justifies mommy kissing Santa Claus.
Well, yeah. And Santa bring an elf like me.
But for many years though, on a serious note about this, uh,
Yes.
mommies and daddies have not been getting the credit that is duly theirs.
Right.
You,
Because you're right. Because many years we got the present underneath the tree and we're telling God, thank you, and everything like that, which is good. But have any of us turn around to our parents and say, "Mommy, Daddy, thank you, because without you, this wouldn't be possible, or this couldn't happen."
mhm,
Right? We tell them thanks and we show them love, and we all eat and drink and celebrate, but we don't show them the love that they're supposed to get from us, the kids, right?
mhm,
Because when Christmas time come, they're the
mhm.
one that make the tree under the tree looking so nice and beautiful with friends and family,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Grandparents, cousin, aunties, all of those, everybody come together.
Hmm.
Now, when they come together, because they were taught that Santa come out of chimney, which no chimney, no that Jamaica. No, we grew up now and think the same thing, but who know the truth, not speaking it. So, I just get the courage to write the song, and I'm glad that people are gravitating to it and really appreciate the song, like you, Pastor Rob, and
Sister
You
Nadine.
notice I know the little chorus catchy part already.
Yeah,
yeah, because I'm watching you, not Pastor Rob, right now. That you're even trying to sing the song and dancing like wow.
yeah, and I understand that you have released it in Africa.
Yes,
It's
sir.
down in Jamaica. You're from Canada, so and I understand that even in Africa, it's doing because it's so catchy and it's so real.
Yes, it is because my manager in Africa right now, Muta Baruka in Africa. Yeah,
Okay, Luca.
yes, sir. His
Yes,
name is
sir.
Muta, just like Muta in Jamaica.
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay.
Yes. So I wanna big him up. I wanna tell him thank you for everything that he have done for me and his wife, his family, because they all support me. They go in the ghetto and they promote it in the ghetto. They promote it on the street, in the car park, in the barber shop. Oh my God, it's so nice, and to see people gravitate to it in Africa, like Senegal. DJ Ran in Senegal, they played a lot too, and believe me, it is a very nice look to know that everybody in Africa saying, "Pacha, you're real man. I'm a daddy, I'm a mommy, I'm a Santa."
For real, for real.
Yeah, yeah. And I have some kids too that send me voice note and say, Pacha, I
Yeah.
love the Christmas song because it's our parents giving us the gift all the time. Those kids don't have no chimney either.
So, Pacha, I know we got into your song, but tell me how long ago you've been in this business. Tell us a little bit more about yourself, how long you've been in the business.
Well, I've been in the business from ever since I was 16 years old. I've been DJing and sound system. Once when I was in Jamaica, younger, I DJ amongst Papa San and Ninja Man too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I never take the career as an artist
Mm-hmm.
seriously. I came to Canada, I migrated to Canada, and I start dealing with the family, and then I get into the producing. I produce quite a few artists, but each time I wrote a song and give to them, they water it down and sing it their way.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, okay, I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And
Mm-hmm.
a lot of some of them get vexed because I start recording. So I wrote and I wrote my songs and I practice going to the studio and record it. And the songs keep coming out and people around the world keep showing me love and say continue, and they give me the encouragement, and I just continue to push it, and this is where it's at right now.
And we're glad because this one's real good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm just glad to see that mommy and daddy are finally getting what's rightfully due for us, because at Christmas time, mommies and daddies go all out,
All out, all
all
out,
out. All just to find out that somebody by the name of Santa was getting the credit all the time.
all the time. Exactly. Because look, remember, mommy and daddy save the money from January to December,
Oh,
just
talk
to
to it.
make the kids happy,
That's correct, Pastor.
to put to put food on the table and gift underneath the trees. That your kids can wake up in a Christmas morning and feeling good, opening a present. Doesn't matter how small it is, because small mercies thankful receive, right?
Yeah. And
Mm,
even foregoing gifts for themselves, just so they can buy for the kids.
Right.
that's
Because
correct.
my mom, I never seen she opening a gift when I was a kid. I asked the question, how comes everybody is opening gift and you don't? She said, I opened mine already. So I see, she just want us to feel good. So I'm
Mm,
like, why didn't you open it in front of us? And then she will show us a dress that me and my brother would mark that dress from last year and say, Mom, have this dress. Better she's gonna show us for Christmas. She showed the dress and say she bought this dress for Christmas, but it was the dress from last year, right?
yes,
So
indeed.
I do appreciate them. I love them and I care for them and my grandparents, because I mostly grow with my grandmother and grandfather. And my grandfather,
Mm.
now I was the favorite for my grandfather. So I learned a lot from him. And now I'm teaching my kids them the right and proper way that, they're supposed to show me love and respect as much as I respect them. And I am their son, and they have to remember that. There's
Okay,
no
So,
other.
go
Yes.
ahead.
Pacha, are you going anywhere to promote the songs? Are you on tour or anywhere going to
Well,
promote
tour
it?
is tour is coming up, but I haven't concrete anything yet, so I do not speak about it at this moment because I wanted to tell my fans and my people the truth. I don't want to build up their hopes and then they say, "Oh, Pacha, you say I was gonna go on tour," So I wanted to get it concrete first before I tell anyone about it.
Well,
But
let me
I
say,
can give you a little sneak preview. I'm looking forward to go to Africa. It's in the making. Don't tell anybody I tell you.
Pacha, this
Yes,
year
sir.
is a Christmas carol that's going to be sung every year. You might
Thank
not know it. You see, Christmas carols have a way of when they're established, they last for a long time.
you.
So
Right.
even though you might not be touring with it right now,
Yes.
there will be Christmases that we will be touring with this one, okay?
Yes,
And,
sir.
and this one's gonna be one of our big hits here. And I'm gonna let for those that are tuning in right now, I just wanna let you hear this piece of music once again. And it's my song. It is my
Thank you.
Christmas song. It is my personal, Nadine. I know you want to share it, but this is my personal Christmas song for this Christmas here. Okay,
So, Nadine, you. Have to ask Pastor Rob for it.
yeah, man.
I know. I'm going to see if I can pull it on one of my reels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, Nadine, I want to definitely let you know that you have to make sure that you tell everybody about this song right here. Okay? Mr. Pacha himself, and it's called, of course, I'm a mommy.
I'm Miss Santa.
Hey, it's Christmas. Can't wait to see what I got.
Yeah.
Mommy, Daddy, can I open my present now?
Yes, go ahead. It's Christmas after all. I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. I'm me Santa. I'm me Santa. I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. And God bless them endlessly. I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. I'm me Santa. I'm me Santa. I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. So God bless them endlessly. I them put the gift under the Christmas tree. I them wrap the present for we. Christmas comes once a year, so stop act like you don't care. Show some love, you fish here, each and everywhere. Christmas time, it's always here. This is a special day. I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa. I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. And God bless them endlessly. I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa. Them I'm me Santa. I'm me daddy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Pacha, you're giving something for all for the Christmas. For real, for real, mommy and daddy.
Me
All,
appreciate
all, all those years, huh?
all those years, yeah.
All those years. It was always mommy and daddy.
Mommy and daddy, of course.
Grandmommy and grand
And grandpa's the same way.
same way,
Hey,
huh?
hey, Patra, I can't wait to talk to you next year just to see how your sales on this goes. Like, between
I
now and
believe
next year, Christmas. I
I,
can't wait.
I do believe it's gonna go good because the response that is getting right now around the world, it's really good, you know.
Yes, yes, yes. And I know that it will be great. I know that it will be great. All right, Pacha, we don't want it to leave you because we have one more song to play from you, to
Yes,
play
sir.
for you. Okay. But we're going to share a little bit about Mikey Sparkle's uh, Christmas party happening here. And we'll be
Yes.
right back with Pacha. Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
Very good. Very good. Don't go nowhere now yet, you know. Don't go
No,
nowhere.
sir, I won't leave you.
All right. Very good then.
Okay.
Okay, very good then. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Nadine, we have Mr. Pacha with us, and of course, we know that in the Atlanta area this evening we have Mr. Mikey Sparkle, and the party is actually tonight, and we want everyone to make sure that you head down and check this one out today. Okay?
Yes,
Uh,
and it's going to feature Mikey Spice and Anthony Malvo to entertain you as well as a DJ.
mhm.
So definitely come on out.
Yeah, indeed. I'm trying to get it up here on screen, Nadine. So just go on telling them a little bit more about what's happening in the and around the Atlanta area.
Yeah, the event also includes a meal. So if you get there early, come on out and get a meal. If you come there late, you'll still have entertainment. So either way, it's a good place to be just to hang out and be entertained.
Of
And
course.
once again, it's at Grand Palais.
Okay.
And the address is 255, where is it? Club Drive in Lawrenceville. And as you can see, get your tickets at MikeySparkleOnline.com.
Okay, and I know Mikey was on the here saying this that everybody should come out and really check this out because it's only $70. But I guess folks been complaining about the $70, and they you're getting Mikey Spice. You're getting so many different artists today just for $70. I see no reason why y'all shouldn't just go down there and have a great time as well as a meal. So big up Mikey Sparkles, and I know I didn't speak to him about that part of it, but I saw him and he was saying, yeah, people are complaining, but $70 ain't nothing right now for you to go out and get a nice dinner, nice classy spot, and of course live performances. Come on out, come on,
Live
folks.
performances and the DJ. And the DJ.
Who's the DJ tonight?
I
Who's the
think
DJ
that's
tonight?
Cold Rice. That's Cold
Okay.
Rice
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, man. That boy is cold when he throwing down them reggae music on the ones and twos. So you definitely want to check it out this evening at the place to be. Of course, Mr. Mikey's Sparkles present the Christmas party with Mikey Spice and Anthony Malvo. Anthony Malvo is going to be there throwing down this evening. So you want to make it a date and don't be late. And guess what? Come on out and check it out. The Christmas party. What's the address again, Nadine?
That's 1 second. Let me grab it. That's at, where is it?
Okay, I think I have the flyer.
3540 Club Drive, Lawrenceville.
Yeah, 3540 Club Drive in Lawrenceville.
Grand Palais Banquet Hall.
Oh, and that's a beautiful place, a beautiful place. So come on out. We want to see everyone down there this evening checking out Mikey Sparkles. Okay?
And if you come on down, come by and say hi to us. We'll be there.
Okay, come on by and say hi to Nadine. She'll be there tonight. Tonight, okay. So okay, very good. So Mikey Spice and Anthony Marvel this evening, okay. Yes, indeed. So yeah, things happening, big things happening, Nadine. Big things happening within the Atlanta area this evening. And of course, this is Jamaican Explosion, and it's good to have you here with us. We have none other Mr. Pacha Black with us, and once again, we want to say welcome back, Pacha. We're going to have one more song coming from you. And
Yes, sir.
yeah. So how long you said you've been in the business quite a while, right?
Yes, it's been a while now.
It's been a while now. Okay.
Yes.
And what do you think about the conversation that I was having with
With Mr.
Boss?
Barrett?
Yes, about
Yeah.
concerning the life of dancehall music.
Well, he's so right because I've been hearing lots of songs and the Afrobeat. There's nothing wrong with the Afrobeat, right? Because the beat is very good, it's very nice. But it's the lyrical context that on the beats that the kids are singing, the youngsters are singing. That to me, you're not teaching my kids them anything because first, the song have no storyline. And when I was growing up, music like from Dennis Brown, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Eva Josie Whale, Charlie Chaplin, and Brigadier Jerry. Those guys used to sing from the Bible and sing with stories. You get story. Right now, the music don't have any story. It's have who have the most power and who want the glory, and the glory that they're looking is evil. It is violence. And because when you're telling me now that you're gonna sit down and compose a song together and talking about killing someone or obeying someone or robbing someone by scamming, I don't think that's something that should be even on the ear, much less to think about in your mind or write about it, right? But at the same time, I have to give them their respect too because they have their own audience that listening to them and who love them. So if the people are not glorifying the negative things and deal with the positive things, it would be better. But these days, the Bible is fulfilling anyway because it tell about the generation of vipers and the mark and the beast. I actually write that song, give to an artist to sing, about the mark and the beast. It's people beware, the mark and the beast is here, recruiting soldiers for them army, right? Poison them mind with false doctrine. By the work you shall know them plan, my Lord, reveal the real Satan. And God knows the real Satan is sometimes under we nose is right beside us and we don't even know.
Yes, sir.
So I would encourage the youths them to start write positive song because when you write a negative song, it's only stay right at your foot. But when it's positive, it fly around like aeroplane and helicopter. Yeah, and them need to know that because if you want a tour, you don't sing negative song because nobody's not gonna listen to that next year. They said, "Chop me hear that last year," but you see, like my Santa song now, I just say it's forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'd like to touch another piece by you here.
Yes, sir.
Another piece by you right here. Get it on here and my
Where is the love in the community.
People open your
Open your eyes and see.
ooh-wee, ooh-wee. We say be moving
Moving forward.
and we
We're
never
never gonna look back.
you say no give me
Give
no
me no gun.
we
Me
don't
don't
want
want nothing.
we
Me
nah
nah
go
go bust no shot.
we say be moving forward and we never gonna look back. Me say no give me no gun, me don't want nothing, me nah go bust no shot. Man and woman them in a the dance, yes them a jump and prance, you know. Oh yeah, hey. People are rock non-stop to the music because them liking that. Oh yeah, yeah. We say be moving forward and me never gonna look back. We say no give me no good, me don't want no, me nah go bust no shot. We say be moving forward.
Yes, indeed, Pacha, that a big shot, boom shot from long time, huh?
Yes, sir.
Positive vibes again, moving
Of,
forward.
yes, man.
Where is the love?
Where is the love? We need to find the love. You know, the love needs to come back because these days is no love. Spirit take you, I'm like you. That's it. That's what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because if you love, you can't love someone and kill that person. If you love something, you don't kill it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And friends are killing friends and say they love friends. I
Mm-hmm.
love my friend, but yet still you're killing your friend. You're stabbing him behind him back and all that stuff. You're chatting him. You pass all manner of evil against that friend. That's not nice,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we need that love in the community. We need people to socialize and unite together because
Mm-hmm.
without that we cannot be who we are or who
Mm-hmm.
we want to be, right? Because if I said I love Pastor Rob as an example, and then I go to you, Nadine, and I'm criticizing him and talking bad things about him, even if he do something wrong and I cannot go to him and tell him, then I don't love him. If I love him, I suppose I can tell him the truth, and if he love me, suppose he can tell me the truth. Just the same way with you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we need to end us and bring back the love into the community because remember, community love is the first love, you know. Even
Mm-hmm.
though your parents
Correct.
love you, you know, your mother and father, your grandparents don't love you. If the community don't love you, you don't love.
That's correct. That's
Yeah.
correct.
So we need to bring back that love into the community where we have the community help raise the children because that's what we short of and that's what we lack of today,
Yes,
right?
indeed.
If you notice today world,
Yes, sir.
someone is fighting, everybody have their cell phone out, taking pictures and videos. No
Mm-hmm.
one is putting down that phone to step in to say, no, stop, don't do it.
Yeah.
So we need back that love in the community. Once we can do that, the world will be a better place.
Yes,
Well,
indeed.
I'm just glad that there are artists like you that still promoting love and harmony and just that togetherness. So thank you so much for sitting down and writing that and seeing the need for that.
Thank you to acknowledge it too, you know, because here we need people like you guys who acknowledge and see the truth, right? Because
Yes.
you have some people they see the truth, but they don't deal with the truth. They deal with the money instead
Mm-hmm.
of the truth, right? I've for some DJs, you could sing the nastiest song, they won't play it unless you give them money behind it. They play it. They even though they know it's not right,
Mm-hmm.
right? And me, you know, if I was a DJ, you could pay me $1 million to play that nasty song. I'm not playing it. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you, no, sir. Come back with that song where my daughter can listen to because each
That's
time
correct.
I write a good song, you know, my
Mm-hmm.
7-year-old come and give me the thumbs up, you know.
Right, right. I love that. I
Yeah,
love that. I love that.
yes. So
Yeah.
I always have to do the right thing to make she can come here, Christina. Come say hi to Pastor.
Yeah,
Christina.
come on, Christina. Bring Christina.
Christina.
Christina, come on. Bring
Come
Christina.
here. Come here, Mama. Yeah. See, this is my biggest inspiration.
Oh my God, man.
Yes. Say hi.
Hi, Christina. How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Pastor Rob. This is Nadine right here.
That's
Okay.
Nadine and that's Pastor Rab.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's
Thanks
the
for
one.
being an inspiration, Christina.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As you were saying, Pacha.
Yes. So say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, as I was saying, she's my biggest inspiration right now. She inspired me a lot to do
Yeah,
the right thing, right?
yeah,
Because when I write a song and the song is good,
yes,
I don't have to ask anybody else in the house if the song is good. Wherever she's in the house, she's coming to give me a thumbs up.
yes, indeed,
Yeah,
yes, indeed.
yeah. So once I get that thumbs up, I know studio. Here I'm come. Here I come. You know.
Are there any plans? I know you said you've written some songs for others. Are there any plans for you to actually sing? For you to actually sing any of those songs?
That the ones that I wrote for other people.
Mm-hmm.
No, I once I write it for you, I don't want to sing that song because then it's not like I'm going back on my. I gave it to you already, so
Okay.
yeah, I would not take it and redo it over and things like that because I don't think it's right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I was just talking like you do a little remix to say, hey, did you know I wrote this?
you know, you're not the first person who tell me to do something like that. But honestly, I don't know if I will in the future. But right now, I'm not thinking of doing that because
Okay, okay.
I would like them to get their glory too, just as how I'm getting mine, right? Yeah, and when you take away the glory from them, they sometimes they may not show you, but they feel a way about it. Like you know,
Okay, understandable.
yeah, he write the song give me, and because he him getting a buzz now, him gonna sing it over, like you know how we people are,
Mhm.
right? I'm not gonna say black people, how we people are, because it's not just black alone. Everybody in this world is kind of different nowadays, you know. So once I write a song and then you like it and I give it to you, that's yours, right? Just put it out and promote it in the right and proper way, you know? Yeah.
Very good, very good. Hey, Pacha, this
Yes,
is not
sir.
this is not the last time that we're gonna have you on this program. And as a matter of fact, I believe that when we do the Christmas special next week,
Yes.
you come back on again if you can
Yes.
take the time.
Yes, I can, and I will.
I tell you that that's my Christmas song. That is
All
my
right.
Christmas song. That okay, it's 5:57, and Pacha, we're gonna let this one okay this one kind of carry us out today, and we're gonna see you again
Yeah.
next week. Okay,
But
uh,
before you go, let me big up a few people if you don't mind. I
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanna big up Ralston Barrett again, my PR. You know,
Yeah,
enough love and respect for what he's doing for me, right? And I appreciate it. I wanna big up Muta Baruka in Gambia, Africa.
yeah.
I want to big up DJ Ran in Senegal and all of the other DJs them that playing my songs and showing me the love. I want to say thank you all, and thanks to the people them in Canada too, like DJ Delroy G, right, and Kerry Mullins, you know, Sir B. I want to big them up and say thank you for the support and the love that you guys are all showing me. And no, I cannot go without say thank you to Irie FM, DJ Boons, DJ Teddy, you know, Matrix, DJ Matrix, big up for yourself, you know, and big up to all Westmoreland, Savlamar, Jamaican people. Enough love and respect, and give thanks for the support again, you know. And Nadine and
Pastor,
Pastor, big up on yourself and bless up. Enough love and respect, and I love you both. You understand? And I
just
give thanks for this.
just
I
a
know
little.
that song by next year. Every line, okay?
Every line, all right.
And tell the folks about Jamaican Explosion, man. Let them know that it's
Yes.
out every Saturday, you know.
Yeah, Jamaican Explosion every Saturday with Pastor Evan and Nadine. Wanna
Yeah,
check
man.
it out. You understand? Yeah, don't forget to check it out on YouTube. Support the link, support the cause, support the show because it's a very positive show and it's good influence for all you young people to check it out. Not just big people alone, young people wanna
I,
come on board. See,
yeah,
we need you know. We not put no long, we love you know, we need you know, we want to know on board because somehow no want changes and we there for change, you know. So come support us
yes,
with
but
Jamaica Explosion, right?
man, stop by next week again, all right?
Yes, sir. See you next week.
All right.
God
Okay,
bless.
Pacha, thanks for checking in with us.
Thank you, Nadine. Thank you very much.
Very good, very good. Yes, indeed, Nadine. So there you have it, Mr. Pacha, and of course, we love that song there. We're gonna make sure that it's one that is played here on a regular basis. And we have some new segments coming up this evening at approximately 6 o'clock. We're going to have a segment entitled "This is Jamaica," and I believe that they're tuning up to come on right here. And but before I bring them on, I would like to bring back once again Mr. Pacha Black and just give us a little bit more a part of my Christmas song for the holidays.
Yay,
Okay.
it's Christmas. Can't wait to see what I got.
Yeah.
Mommy, Daddy, can I open my present now?
Yes, go ahead. It's Christmas after all. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Yeah, mommy Santa. Yeah, mommy Santa. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. And God bless them endlessly. I'm me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. Yeah, mommy Santa. Yeah, mommy Santa. Me mommy, I'm me daddy, I'm me Santa. So God bless them endlessly. I them put the gift under the Christmas tree. I them wrap the present for we. Christmas comes once a year, so stop act like you don't care. Show some love, you fish here, each and everywhere. Christmas time, it's always here.
Yes, indeed. I'm a mommy. I'm a daddy. I'm a Santa. Okay. It's approximately 6:01, and we want to welcome. I see that she is on, but I don't see her picture here. Miss Adrena Clark, and she'll be coming in to speak on this section, which we call "This is Jamaica." This is Jamaica. President, and I guess she's getting ready to log back on here in a second. And okay. Here she is. Adrian, are you on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. We just need to see your picture right in the. Okay. So you need to get your picture straight up here.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
see.
Get your picture. Are you on a cell phone or are you on the laptop?
Yes. Oh, I'm on a cell phone. Does that usually make
Yeah.
a difference?
So you have to straighten up that picture so we could see your face in the middle of the
It's
feed.
very dark. It's very dark.
Okay. Let me leave and I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Let me try it
Okay,
again.
all right, very good. So we're going to expect her to come right back on with a feed.
Pastor Rob,
And,
you have any more Jamaican Christmas songs you can play?
oh yes, I do have some, but let me go ahead and play them in the meantime. In between time, Jamaica's Christmas song. Okay. Oh,
I'm dreaming of a bright Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetop glisten,
Perfect.
children listen to hear waves splashing on the shore. I'm dreaming of a bright Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases.
yes, indeed. On a Saturday evening, here's truly Pastor Rob on the ones and twos. And may all your Christmases be white. Nadine, well, let's welcome on to the Jamaican Explosion screen today, none other than Miss Adriana Clark. How are you doing, Adriana?
Hello. I'm doing well. Sorry for the confusion earlier, but thank you so much. So glad to be here. Agree to you, Pastor Rob and Pastor Nadine. Thank you so much for having us on today.
Okay, I'm Pastor Rob. That's not Pastor Need. That's just
Maybe she's prophesying. Who knows?
Okay. Yeah, maybe I am. Take it, take it, take it.
that's Nadine from Atlanta. She's Atlanta.
Okay, I miss Nadine.
She brings us all the news from Atlanta, but when she brings us, it's Atlanta. Okay,
Yeah. I
Adrian,
love
it's
it.
good to have you here with us this evening, and I'm so glad when Mr. Gracie, the Honorable Peter said, "Hey, Pastor, can you bring on a segment that will showcase this is Jamaica?" And I said I jumped at it right away. Okay, so this is Jamaica, the poetry contest that have been put forth based on Peter Gracie's poem. This is Jamaica. So, Adriana, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved with this. You are the president of the This is Jamaica, right?
Yes, I am the president of This is Jamaica. And, I, of course, want to give a big shout out to Mr. Gracie as well for
Mm-hmm.
bringing me on board. He gathered the team that we have. We have such a great team. We have
Mm-hmm.
Miss Joan Edgill as our vice president. We have Miss Winsome as our treasurer and Miss Karen Lewin as our secretary, and a great board of directors as well. So, it was really him who kind of gathered us all together, and each and every one of us bring something new to the table, and we all have an appreciation, one for the creative arts and for poetry. Our vice president, Miss Joan Edgill, she's actually a poet herself. She just released a book of poetry, thanks to Mr. Gracie as well. We also have our ambassadors, Miss Sophia Nicholson, who's been in the acting scene for many years. We have Miss Tanya Liu, who's based in Canada, as one of
Yeah,
our
yeah, she's here.
ambassadors. Yes, and she does a great job of
Oh.
bringing poetry to the children in Canada. So we all have a love, one for arts, we have a love for children, and really that's the heart of This is Jamaica. We are an organization that is here to empower the children of Jamaica to restore and preserve their culture through poetry and through creative arts. So, it is such an honor, really, to be a part of the team. I myself, I am a radio host with a radio network called Caribbean Rhythms Radio Network, and also
Mm-hmm.
a singer myself. So I was really enjoying Mr. Black's, who is his Christmas
Yeah,
album.
yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Pacha
Yes,
Black.
Such
I
a
was thoroughly enjoying it. Yes. So, so just even being a singer myself,
Mhm.
just to encourage children, right? That's what we want to do, is to help them
Yes,
preserve
yes.
Jamaican culture
Mm-hmm.
through creative arts, because it's such an amazing culture that we have
Mm-hmm.
as Jamaicans, and Caribbean culture as a whole.
Yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes. And I can see, Adriana, that you have actually you're actually a media person with a bachelor in mass communication and journalism. So, what inspired you to take that path?
You know, funny enough, I went to a performing arts school when I was in high school in Orlando, Florida. That's where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
And so I studied vocal music there. So when I went off to college, I was saying, well, oh gosh, I don't like math. I don't really care too much for science. What can I do?
Okay.
So I went to University of South Florida, and they had a journalism degree, and I said, well, I like TV, I like media, I did yearbook. So I said, let me give it a shot. And
Mhm.
I'm so grateful to God. He always puts you in the right
My
place, right?
God,
He
my
he
God.
lines you up. So
Mhm.
I'm just so grateful for it. And I went on to pursue a master's in international multimedia journalism over in England. So had some great experiences over there, and I've just been so fortunate to be in this field. I know you both know how much you enjoy it and how
Mhm.
much joy you get from
Yeah.
just being able to hear people's stories.
Yes, 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 and that's a great story, and we're glad to have you here with us on Jamaican Explosion. And oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Mr. Pacha really touched a spot there with uh I'm a mommy, I'm a daddy, I'm a Santa.
Yes, yes. It's a necessary song.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Let
yeah,
the kids know the truth.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think the kids will hear it and they will still just gloss over it. But the
Yes.
parents that will hear it will appreciate it.
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
yes. Oh yes. And it it will sink into them one day. We all, once we all grow up, we realize, it really was mommy and daddy, and you just love up on them a little extra.
What you say? What you say? What you say? Okay, so tell me about the poet. There was a winner that was because I had Peter on earlier on during the year when we just started
Yes.
the show.
Hmm.
But there was a there. Here's a winner, right? Uh,
Yes, we
yes.
we did announce our winner. It was a 9-year-old girl named Marcia Dale,
Okay.
and she attends Norman Gardens Primary School. She was the number one winner. Um, the videos are still on our YouTube. If you go to This Is Jamaica, find us on YouTube. We posted all of the top 10 videos, and you can find Marcia Dale's entry. And I'm sure once you watch it, you will understand clearly why she was chosen as the winner. She just expressed the poem with such a special, unique attitude, and the way she portrayed her pride in Jamaica. She took us around to different monuments in Jamaica. So she did an awesome job. And we had our second place winner, Miss Dejanelle James, who is from Westwood High, and our third place winner, Miss Ngozi Wright from Jesse Rapole Primary. And, it was a great competition year. Like I said, you can rewatch the competition show that we had and just see all of the talent because that's really what it's about. We just want to showcase all of the talent that is in Jamaica in our children. We as Caribbean people and around the world, we appreciate Jamaican culture, everything. We love reggae music. We love the food. We love the vibes. We love the language. And I think we look at all of these amazing icons that we have come out of Jamaica: Bob Marley, Peter Tosh,
Mhm.
Bunny Ruggs. Of course, I have to say that. Miss Lou.
Yeah.
All of these icons, and when we think about it, we want that to continue with the youth today. We want to see more Marleys come out. We want to see more poets. We want to see more artists. And I believe This Is Jamaica is such a timely organization because that's what we're investing in. We want to push that through our children. The competition is over for this year as we step into our next year, but
Hmm.
one of our goals for This Is Jamaica is to actually get down to Jamaica and have workshops in the schools
Hmm.
about poetry, about creative arts. We
Hmm.
did have one student, she did it differently. She turned the poem into a song.
Hmm.
And she made the top 10 and we really appreciated it. But it's all about that, just letting them express themselves in different ways.
Adriana, um, you'll have your opportunity because Peter Gracie spoke to me about making from 6 to 6 15 every week on our show. It's entitled "This Is Jamaica." So what I would expect is that you'll be bringing those youths with you. I'm sending them a link, and I want to hear from them in person.
Yes.
Okay, so some 6 to 6:15 is what's entitled on a Jamaican Explosion every week. This is Jamaica. So that's actually your segment. Nadine and I are going to take a back seat while you introduce these youths and bring them to this area, at least Atlanta and in Jamaica, where we broadcast so far. Okay, so we're looking forward to having you here, our representative of from This is Jamaica, as we highlight. You said these were last years. It's a good time to highlight them and let them see
Yeah.
themselves back performing before we even
Yes.
get to next year. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. And the great thing is our winners actually become our ambassadors. They represent for one
Mm,
year, but they become ambassadors for life. So we
mhm,
would definitely love to bring the children on and
mhm.
have them share their stories and even maybe read the poem for you, even something that they've written on their own.
Yeah,
So
that's what we're
we look
talking
forward
about.
to bringing them back.
Yeah, so start next week. Then I expect the first student to be on, you yourself or somebody, and we're going to showcase them right here on a Jamaican Explosion. Okay, of course.
Perfect.
Yeah, what I'm saying, and I want to just big up, of course, Adriana again, and let the folks don't realize, but that's Mr. Bunny Ruggs' daughter.
Yes.
Hard world man forever.
Yeah. Woo,
Okay.
woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, what I'm saying, big shout out to you, and of
Thank
course,
you.
we all know your father for doing excellent work over the
Oh, yeah.
years, and we just love that third world crew, and we just want to say a Merry Christmas, Christmas to the third world crew, and I know it's been a rough year and so forth like that,
Yeah.
within the family of third
Mhm.
world, but
Oh, yes.
those songs and what third world represents it's just it's forever, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh, yes.
It's forever, but it's good to
Amen.
see that you are following in your father's footsteps, so to speak, in your arena, in your
Amen.
okay, in your arena.
Amen.
Okay, and I heard through the grapevine. I think I was reading up that you did a praise show.
Yes, yes. Every actually Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. to 12.
Uh-huh.
I do a gospel show called Saturday Praise on Caribbean Rhythms Radio Network, crrfm.com. And yes, we just come. I love to play it's my favorite gospel music. I usually end up singing over the music anyway. And just have an opportunity to share whatever the Holy Spirit lays on my heart to
Praise
bless
God, praise
whoever's
God,
listening. So
praise
we
God.
give God all the glory and all the praise.
Hey, she talking like a pastor in a pastor show.
Come on, Pastor
What you
Nadine.
say?
What you saying?
I know she prophesied it.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of folks don't feel like that pastor people are ipping about it. That's why we have a Pastor Robert Jamaican Explosion. Just to let
Yes. Oh
people know that
yes.
we know the thing too.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. And big up Caribbean Explosion. Thank you so much for bringing us on and allowing us a chance to talk about This Is Jamaica. Big you up. Loving what I'm hearing. Loving what I'm seeing. More grace, more fire to both of you.
And before you leave, I'm gonna give you and then we'll have you back next week again. So we're gonna end your segment with you doing This Is Jamaica.
Okay.
Okay, if we could go ahead and get that going here.
This is Jamaica by Peter Gracie. This is Jamaica. This is my country. A son of this island, a daughter of this land. Fearless of fear, I stand in awe. Only love prevails, secured in God's hands. This is Jamaica, where joy cometh in the morn, surrounded by mystic waters crashing unto the shores, where only heroes are born. Only if you knew Jamaica as well as I do, then you would utter, I love you, Jamaica. God knows I do. I do. Amen. This is Jamaica, a simple speck in the universe. Our hearts beat and pulse in every nation, but only second to the kingdom of God. We put Jamaica first. I am Jamaican, regardless of where you may find me. Black, green, and gold is the marrow in my bones. So if I die away from my island, I pray to God you'll take me home.
I love it. Oh my God. Oh my
So
God.
sweet.
I absolutely love it. I could see myself sitting maybe on dead end in Montego Bay and just with the water and just listening to this with my feet in the water. Oh my God. That's
Yes.
so beautiful.
It's a powerful poem. A big shout out to Mr. Peter Gracie, the Honorable Peter Gracie, for writing that poem. It is such a powerful poem, and so I really invite you go visit our website and our YouTube. This is Jamaica, and go watch the videos of the children reciting. I'm sure it will touch even a different string in your heart.
Very good, very good. Okay, so we look forward to having you back next week again with at least your first person. Okay.
Woohoo! All
Uh,
right, thank you so
Christmas
much. God bless you
theme.
both. Pardon?
Adriana, we're doing a Christmas theme. So if you have any Christmas poems, definitely next week would be awesome if you could bring that on.
Okay, it sounds like a plan. All right, I'll jot it down and I'll let them know as well.
Very
We'll
good.
put on our Christmas gear too.
All right,
Yes,
all right, all right.
yes,
All
yes.
right, thank
I'll
you
do
so much.
that.
Big up Caribbean
Red,
Explosion.
something green, something representing Christmas.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have ready your night. Big up the whole Caribbean Explosion team, and big up This Is Jamaica.
Very good. Okay, then. All right. I'll see you next week. Okay. Yes,
Okay,
indeed.
bye-bye.
Yes, indeed. And standing by, we have our second part of this segment, and of course, we have none other than Miss Nancy Fong Edwards, and she's gonna be doing a section called "The Strength to Breed," which is another Peter Grace's a poem. Welcome, Miss Fong, how are you doing today? I'll get the right title on here for you in a second.
I see
Uh,
you got the red memo.
let's hear your voice there for a second. Make sure that you're coming across with your voice. Nancy, did you turn your mic on? I think you have to turn you might want to just come back on and turn your mic. Your mic's not on. Yeah. So we're going to give you a little chance to get your microphone on. Okay. All right. So yeah. So we're going to have that section. She's going to be back with us in a second. Okay. And of course, that's going to be from the poem, and that's a strong poem there. The strength to breed, and it deals with so much social issues and so forth like that. And so Nancy will be back on to speak to us about that. And later on this evening, we have another artist that will be coming on, and he'll be joining us. And we're going to go to him in a second, even though we're and make sure that he's all right here before we get Nancy back on here. Okay. Okay. How you doing, sir? I know you're up in a couple of minutes, but just want to say hello to you before we bring you up later on.
Yes, man, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Enjoying the program.
Yes, 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 yes. You know, we're gonna have you up in a little while here, and we're gonna learn all about you.
Awesome.
And I'm looking forward to that. Our gospel artists here, and oh, we just got quite a few great things going on here for you on Jamaican Explosion today. Okay, and let's go up onto the top here, Mister. Get your name straight here. Mm-hmm. Raymond.
Yeah,
Rayon,
Rayon.
Rayan, Paul.
Yes.
Rayon. Yes, Rayon. So we're looking forward to having you up after here. We're getting trying to get Nancy back on here. So how are things going with you today?
Oh, things are doing well with me. Things are doing great. Great.
Mm.
Awesome.
Okay, good, 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 good. And how long have you been on the program long today? Did you hear from Mister the first gentleman we had on today? Did you hear
Pacha B.
Pacha? Did you hear that?
Oh, no, I didn't get to hear. Actually, I came on about 6:13.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Okay.
I heard the lovely poem.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
From Miss Adriana Clark.
Yes. Well, that
Okay.
was an I enjoyed that
Yeah,
greatly.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we have here Rayon, and he's one of our. We're just going to take this off for a second until we get her back up here. And you are actually a gospel artist yourself,
Yes.
as we were speaking about gospel artists and so forth like that. And how long have you been in the business, so to speak?
Oh yeah. Well, man. I entered the gospel festival in 1992. That's
Hmm.
from when I'm on the scene. So that's a long time.
Hmm.
Yes, and I've been on the scene since then. Um, and uh, do some being on different various concerts with
Hmm.
various artists, different shows, travel Caribbean and in the US as well.
Okay,
Yes,
all right, and I know you have been on the scene for quite a while,
yes.
because there's one song that I went back and I researched, and it's just excellent. And just tell us about your start in the business.
Okay, well, as I say, in 1992, I entered the gospel festival competition. Then,
Hmm.
myself and my cousin at the time, and we did a duet at the time, and it was called the song was "Keep Your Feet on the Ground."
Hmm.
That song, it didn't win, but it was in the top 10,
Right, right,
and
exactly.
yes, and was well known, and a lot of people was well known across the country and in the Caribbean too.
Okay, so Rayon, as I said, I'm gonna get back to you a little bit later, and you're gonna be ending out the show with me. Okay? I
All
think Miss
right.
Nancy is back, but it's good that you are here already and you can listen to her. Okay, we're gonna go
Oh
back
yes.
to the strength to breed right here. Okay, I will be talking to you in just a second. Okay,
All
very
right.
good. Okay, let's see, Miss Nancy, are you
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear now. Okay, very good, very good, very good. The strength to breathe, the strength to breathe. Wow. Tell us a little bit about the strength to breathe. I know the poem is by Peter
Peter
Gray.
Gracie.
And Nadine, if you love This is Jamaica, wait till you hear the strength to breathe.
Wow.
Let me introduce to you Miss Nancy Fong Edwards. That's
Mhm.
correct. Okay. And I see all kind of letters behind your name, so you'll have to help me with some of these acronyms and what they stand for.
Okay, so I'm a family nurse. Thank you for having me, by the way.
You're most welcome.
I'm a family nurse practitioner that specializes in women's health. So
Hmm.
those acronyms stands for Advanced Practice Registered Nurse and
Okay.
the board certified. So that's what some of those things are for.
Okay. Very good. We could just I said, well, we could just call you Nancy. All right, Nancy.
That's fine. That's fine.
Is it all right? Okay, all right. So, what inspired you to are you one of the founders of the Strength to Breed? You're the vice president, right?
Yes, I am.
What what inspired this movement?
So I met Peter Gracie a few weeks ago, and as you know, he's big into the diaspora
Hmm.
representative actually. So he wanted to find, he's all about the student, the kids, the children, how to maintain health, mental health in the children, providing
Hmm.
support for children.
Hmm.
So I have a medical practice in Montego Bay, Jamaica, that I opened, and I opened it to help the women and children,
Hmm.
particular women,
Hmm.
because I would like for women to have accessible health care. My
Hmm.
aunt passed away last year from cervical cancer at a tender age of 47.
So
And so,
sorry.
thank you. Seeing that I'm in women's health, it was very hard for me to see
Hmm.
that this has happened so close to home. We grew
Hmm.
up together, we did everything together.
Hmm.
So I opened the office in May of this year, and
Hmm.
it just took a turn. I realized that's the need for so many different areas in Jamaica. Then it is needed. Sorry, oh Lord. Yeah. Even though I went there with the intention of just providing women's health, I realized there's need for other things. So that's how I ended up with the Strength to Breed with Peter. So our company is going to provide mental health and wellness in the schools for these
Hmm.
children.
Okay. Oh,
Sunshine Women's Medical Center. Can you hear me?
yes, I could hear you now. Hmm. Yes, can you
I
hear me?
can hear you. I'm not sure what happened.
Okay, I'm hearing you. Well, I'm hearing you. Uh,
I can
okay,
hear you.
okay, I'm hearing you. Okay, I'm hearing you. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. Go ahead and speak. Go ahead and speak. Just go ahead and speak. Okay, so we're having problems with her feed today. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with her feed. Let me get her back on here. Okay, are you hearing me now?
I can hear you now.
Very good, very good. Okay, all right. So you can continue. Just go ahead and speak. Okay.
Yes, so Sunshine Women's Health Center is partnering with the Strength to Breathe, and we'll be providing mental health and wellness to the children in the school. What
Hmm.
we want to do, we want to go in there, and as we know, mental health has a stigma in Jamaica. People think that you're just crazy, or pick me have problems, or in those kinds of ways. And we at the Strength to Breathe wanted to be known that if we can take care of our children, we can take care of the generations that's coming up.
Hmm.
We need to teach the teachers and the
Hmm.
parents how to identify crisis, how to identify, when children are having a difficult time.
Mhm,
Maybe there are lots of different biological issues that's going on with children. Maybe they're delayed in learning, and
mhm,
as Jamaicans, we know how that is growing up.
mhm,
Some people kind of get pushed to the side, but we are all unique and we all have our own special way of
mhm,
learning. And I think that getting into the school at this young age and
mhm.
teaching the children, how to be respectful, what mental health is. It is okay to talk to somebody. You don't have to sit down and take abuse, and provide resources for the family and teacher. And, so we can able to help them.
Okay.
Nancy, that's awesome. Do you have any workshops planned and stuff like for the teachers so they can sometimes identify it a little quicker versus just thinking, oh, this child is just bad or this child is a troublemaker or something?
Perfect. We do. We don't have a specific date, but coming up in the early part of next year, that's what we're planning on doing, having workshops within the schools. We're going to start out, I think, with Redwood Primary School, but then we're going to try and, we're just starting. So we're going to expand into different schools across the country.
Okay. The reason I say that is because my mom and my sister, they actually have a special needs section. They have a pre-K and a special needs section. So definitely, I'm sure they would love to attend some of your workshops and stuff and see how best they can help identify kids much faster with issues and how to get them the help they need.
Where are they located, Nadine? Nadine?
They're in Clarendon, but I'm sure if the wills be and it's a workshop, hopefully they can attend.
Well, we're trying, I'm not exactly sure if we're going to just have it in one location, but we're trying to do it more in a personal issue so we can go to the schools and get more personalized with the school itself and the individuals within the school. So we'll see how that goes, if it's going to be a big workshop or if it's going to be a smaller workshop, but for now we're doing it school by school. So you can definitely forward the information to us and we will put that on our list. I also have a home here, a state home, that I take care of disabled adults, so I'm very familiar with mental health and mental issues, and trying to make everybody feel like they're valued and they're welcome. And not because people have issues, that doesn't mean that we need to put them to the side. And things are hard. Life is hard. Parents are going through a lot. Sometimes they don't have the time to sit down and listen to the children and speak to them. And sometimes school is the only place that they have to have someone to speak with, and you have to make them feel welcome. So we really want to train our teachers how to identify children who are having difficult times. So that's where the strength to breed comes in.
Okay, so I've agreed with Mr. Gracie that we're going to give you a strength to breed 15 minutes. So we might start at 6:15, or we might start a little later if the program runs a little later. And you're going to speak to us on some mental health issues, or yourself or the president who will be coming on next week. Okay, and
We,
what? Go
we
ahead.
tend to have different individuals who are a part of the strength to breed on every week. So you may not see me every week, but you'll see someone, and we'll have somebody representing us every week.
Yes, and of course we'll touch on those some of those topics too, so our audience can be can get some education on that. Mental health is very big,
It
very
is.
very big right now, and I believe the term is thrown around a lot, but not totally understood.
Absolutely. I agree with that. The thing about it is, mental health doesn't necessarily mean it has to be permanent, and it doesn't have to be something that it's chronic. It is just from, you're going through a difficult time and you need someone to talk to. You're having a little bout of depression. That doesn't mean that you're depressed all the time. It's mental health is, we really need to take the stigma away from mental health. Our men in Jamaica mostly, I say that, and I'm not trying to point out a gender or anything, but I'm saying they don't believe in mental health. They call it our culture, and that has to go. And we have amazing men in our country, and that has to go. Okay, so
Okay.
we're trying to teach the kids from a young age that is not a cultural thing. We
Mm,
need to deal with our issues, because I tell you what, childhood trauma is real. And if you don't help these children deal with their childhood trauma, they're going to grow up into adults and carry those with them in their lives, their relationships. And it's going to continue the cycle. So we have to break the cycle. We have to find a way to break the cycle.
Wow.
Okay, wow. I'm looking forward, Nadine, to some of those those segments that are coming. And as a man from Jamaica, I'll be listening.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm definitely looking forward to it because I think too sometimes the men, if the female is having a challenge, the men don't know how to cope. So I'm definitely looking forward to learning and everything, even for myself, to identify it much faster and overcome some of the stigma that I grew up hearing regarding mental health. So I'm definitely excited and looking forward to your segments.
Yes,
We
indeed.
all, we all can learn a thing or two. Believe me, we can. And sometimes we feel like we have got this under control until we're faced with the issue. So
Wow.
it is interesting, and I know your viewers are going to like it. And we're looking forward to spreading it in the school, and
Yes.
just
Yes.
helping our people be better people.
Okay, well, I'm glad you have decided to join the Jamaican Explosion. Relatively new, but you are located in Central Florida.
Florida.
Okay,
Well,
so
I'm in Fort Lauderdale,
you
but our main base is in Orlando.
okay, very good, very good. I got a sisters, two sisters down here in Fort Lauderdale myself.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
coming your way
Well, just let me know.
Yeah,
next week, actually.
yeah.
Oh, I'll be in Jamaica.
Uh,
I'm having a mental health day in Jamaica on my
wow.
clinic
Okay.
on December 26th from 10 to 4 p.m. It's free. It's free to the public. We would like anybody who would like to speak to a therapist. A good friend of mine, her name is
Mm,
Dr. Dalvina Thomas from
mhm,
Fort Lauderdale. She's bringing her team down there.
mhm.
Both herself and six other therapists and mental health counselors, they're coming there for the entire day at our office, and it's going to be free. I'm inviting everybody who would like to speak with someone to come out. I know it's Boxing Day, but you can come out and get your brain right, and then you go party. That's
Yeah,
important.
well, definitely share the information. I'll be happy to put that on my Facebook page. Definitely.
Thank you so much. I will have refreshments and all those good things.
Very
You
good.
can't beat free.
There you go. And I hope to have many more of these, going forward, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to help. I'm here to, to they say if you can help one person, then your
Mm.
job is done. And I'm there for that.
Well, we're here to provide you with another forum, with another avenue for you to get that information out, and we're definitely looking forward to those conversations that we'll be having here, and for your guests, the guests that you'll be bringing along, to for us to speak with them I would say that in their area of influence, in their
Yes,
areas of influence. Okay, so we
definitely.
could all be educated and just one notch up, moving to the next level on stuff like mental. Because I've heard it so much this year, mental health. I mean, what is it really? So we'll start with that next week. Next week,
Yeah.
because we're going to start with that next week. Well, we'll have the president next week, right?
Yes,
So she's
yes,
going to be on next week. So
definitely.
I'm looking forward to her being on, and we're going to continue with you. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
if you both want to come on together too, it doesn't have to be one or the other. It could be both of you all on doing a segment. Okay,
I'll be in Jamaica heading up a Christmas fair for my community, so I probably won't be available.
but that's all
Well,
right.
if you can take videos and share the footage at a later date, that would be awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. I'm trying to get a couple donkeys. Do you know anybody have any donkeys? I'm just kidding. I'm working on it. I'm hoping to have some donkeys there.
Okay. All right.
It's a fair for the children. They're gonna give away food and Christmas tree lighting, and we're also gonna have some little goodie bags for the children. So that's what I'll be doing next week with my company.
Which
But I want to thank
community?
you.
Which community?
It's gonna be in Ocho Rios, a community called Lodge in Ocho Rios, a little bit outside of Ocho Rios.
Okay. Very well. Well, we wish you all the best with that, and we're looking forward to having you back with some footage of what happened next week.
Yes.
All right. And we're looking forward to having you here with us on a weekly basis, or a member from the Strength to Breed. And I believe it's so important, it's so very important that we begin to address these issues, these things. Nadine?
It really is.
Oh,
Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Shaw. And I want to thank Mr. Peter Gracie and Ms. Mia Allen, our president.
yes, Mia.
And this is going to be an amazing year coming up for us. And I hope that we will be able to touch many different lives. And
Very
thank you for the opportunity to be on this show and giving us this space to put it out there. We really
Looking
appreciate it.
forward to talking to you some more for 2024.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Merry Christmas.
you as well. Okay.
Thank
All right, Nadine. Wow, we got some things coming up for next year, huh? Well, we
Yes,
already started
yes,
it.
yes. Oh my God. I'm still reveling in the poem and then her. I mean, the listeners have so much to look forward to coming up with our show.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay. I'm telling you, Jamaican Explosion is going big. We're going big in 2024.
We're
Uh,
gonna be exploding.
the explosion has just begun. It just started right here. Okay. But we want to put forth a quality program that not only will present artists and singers and so forth, but information within the programs such as This is Jamaica and a Strength to Breed that can help our audience. You could come here, you could get something that's gonna you could actually put to work within your personal life, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Well, why am I always saying this statement? For example, it's a Jamaican man thing. We say that all the time. It's a Jamaican man thing. So I can't wait till that segment come up. Why we have to get away from saying that and take full responsibility for some of our behavior sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the listeners actually like benefiting from some of the resources because they'll be able to tell you where the mental health workshops are gonna be and how you can participate. If there's anybody interested, or if you have any friends or family that want to participate in these workshops, or even kids that want to participate in this in the poetry. So there's just so much. So definitely, guys, like, follow, share, subscribe.
Okay, so Nadine, we have our next guest up. We kind of put him on hold, and we're going to bring him back here, Mr. Rayon Bodge, and he's going to be back here. But let me give you a little taste of Mr. Rayon, man. This brother is smooth. I'm telling you, he's smooth. He's smooth. He's smooth.
Father God, we give you all the glory. We give you all the honor. We give you all the praise, God. We know that there is indeed none like you. We magnify your name. We declare that you are God. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, when no one wants to say, it's you I worship. It's you alone. The tears are flowing down my face. It's you I worship. It's you alone. I lift my hands upwards to thee. Magnificent and great you are to me. It's you I worship. It's you alone. It's you I worship. It's you alone.
Rayon, welcome back to Jamaican Explosion, man. You just switched us into a worship mode a while ago. How you doing this evening?
Amen, amen. That's good, man. I'm great. Awesome. Just thankful and appreciate you inviting me here on your platform. I'm really grateful. Thank you so much.
We are privileged to have you here this evening and to end out the show this evening with a gospel artist and just a talented individual. It's you are worship and tell me a little bit about how this thing gets started, no?
Yeah, man. Well, I've always, loved singing from a tender age, So I've
Yes.
been writing songs from a long time, way back from I was going to school, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so I used to walk and sing and write my songs and until, I finally get the opportunity to enter the gospel festival competition
Mhm,
in 1992. You
mhm.
can That's like putting an age on myself right there. So you see how long it is, right? Yeah. So when I entered, it was at the time me and my cousin, we used to sing together. My cousin, her name was is Elaine Phillips at the time. So
Mhm.
we entered this song, "Keep Your Feet on the Ground,"
Yes.
um, and it was
Yeah.
great. Yes,
Yes. I gotta play that one. I gotta play that one. Okay.
yes, yes.
That's a boom shot one. Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, so that's how I entered. I actually started out,
Mm-hmm.
um, going to my church at the time. I was going to was Miracle Open Bible Church back in the port in Portmore.
What more?
Yes, yes. So we it was just a great time then. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So how has it been over the years in the gospel arena? How has it been the acceptance within the music in Jamaica and abroad?
Well, because for me, I was always one who, write and sing original songs. I was never like, apart from, singing some non-original sometimes at weddings, I never used to normally
Mm-hmm.
sing non-original songs much. So the challenge was
Mm-hmm.
that most time when you go to concert, people always want to hear the same thing that they, all the time over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But it to hear something new at a concert, it is challenging to bring a new thing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I was like one who never liked to do the same thing over and over again. So I like to change. I like to bring new stuff out and so but it grew on people, and as people get to know and hear it more, they get to accept more and get to appreciate it more and so forth. So it was challenging then, but that was my path, and I didn't mind traveling that route at all.
Okay, very, very good, very good. So you just accept the route and decide that you were going to be a champion in that route in that arena.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because there are times when I would be at a concert and I was the only one doing an original song.
But
you
that's
know.
good though. That's definitely good, Ryan, and hopefully it will inspire other artists to,
Mhm.
to go ahead and expose their original songs. Get people more familiar with their songs.
Yes, thank you so much. Because the thing is that you have, I believe I always have a message. I've gotten a message for myself that God inspired me with, and I want to share that. So it's like, even though those songs are fine and good, they weren't my message.
Mm,
So
mm,
I wanted
That's
to
deep.
be able to express what God gave me. Because every time I did that, I felt almost like an imposter
mm,
trying to bring something out that wasn't me, and it was just not what I like doing.
mhm.
Original is always the best.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
One of the things I definitely really appreciated was when they actually introduced the gospel competition. I think that was one of the best things that they ever did, because to me sometimes when I used to listen to it, you recognize so many good artists. I was like, my God, this must be so difficult to judge because the caliber was so good.
Yes, yes. Yeah, definitely the gospel festival has allowed a lot of us to grow, in our art and to be able to express and for people to really appreciate, especially what Jamaican people have to offer. Because
Mm-hmm.
you know, most of the time, everybody ears is always listening overseas. What is going on overseas, so I can bring it here and offer, not knowing that we have stuff right here in our country with people with strong messages that and creativity that we can appreciate, and not until the era when reggae start to come forth in the church, because those guys were always doing the original songs and stuff. So when you start reggae start coming to church with more originality, people started to get more appreciative of original sounds.
Okay, very good. I'm gonna touch a little piece of this one here too. Music.
God is a refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Yeah, yeah. Therefore will not we fear, we will never fear, though the earth be removed. God is a refuge and strength, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. A very present help in trouble. Yeah, yeah. Therefore will not we fear, we will never fear, never fear, though the earth be removed.
And I could see that this music comes from a very special place.
Yes.
Very special place. Okay. Yeah. Tell me about where did this particular piece come from?
Yes, man. This particular piece was done in 2021 in the pandemic season.
Hmm.
And it was a time when I was basically in my room worshiping, and as I worshipped, I started to question, what is it that God is saying,
Mm-hmm.
to people now in this season, because there's so many people are going through anxiety and depression. People are dying, losing their jobs and stuff, stuck in their homes.
Hmm.
I'm saying, God, you must be saying something. What are you saying? And I remembered reaching out and pull my Bible, and I said, I don't know where to read. I don't know if I should what verse to go on or anything. So I said, God, whatever verse you allow me to fall, and I don't know if you ever done that before, but yeah,
Yeah.
wherever you allow this verse to fall, and God, I have faith that this is what you are saying to me here.
Amen.
And I opened the Bible, and it fell on Psalms 46.
Wow.
That is a refuge and strength. And I started to read it, and instantly the melody just came to me.
Wow.
And I started to sing it and play it. And as I started to sing the song and play it, my wife, she was in the room,
Mm.
in her room, sitting, lying, and she heard it in her sleep. And then she woke up and said, "What is this song?" And she said to me that she heard God saying, "There is something more." So while I was singing the song, it ignited her, and she just came in the room and started to pray this intercessory prayer over people.
Hmm.
And then I said, yes, that's it. That's what God is saying. And we said, you know what? We don't want to change it from what's going on. We want to just do it the exact way in the studio. And so she came in and was able to play a part and play and even prayed on this song.
Very good. Very good. Wow. You have so much classics. Before I before I before I even touch that one, I just want to let them know that when I heard this one here, this particular one that I'm about to play here, I would so just move at the talent, the level of talent that you have as a
Yes, God.
singer. And you're right. Coming out of Jamaica, a lot of folks look towards the foreign artists, and they don't realize that we have quality artists like yourself, and we just want to give you the exposure on this one. Nadine, you have to listen to this one here.
You may feel like you want to die.
My God.
A million teardrops in your eyes. And you may feel the sun will never shine. The clouds are lowly hanging down. You may feel like you want to give up. And you may feel like you can't go on. But you must never stop and cry. Just to wipe those teardrops from your eyes. And keep your feet on the ground. Don't let the devil get you down.
My God.
Keep your feet on the ground. Oh no, don't let the devil get you down.
No, no, no.
DJ Mac 11,
No, no,
the
no,
ladies.
no. You know I'm going to be playing that. You know I'm going to be playing that on a regular basis. My gosh, man. My gosh.
Amen.
When you dip down in some stylistic style, some blue, man, I heard some coming out of you. I heard,
Yes. Amen.
I know who you've been listening to. My gosh, man, that's a wicked one right there.
Amen. Amen.
Feet on the feet, your feet, keep your faith. It's your
Feet.
faith.
Your
It's your,
feet. Yeah.
you're correct. Now, just keep your feet on the ground.
Yes.
Tell me what inspired that song. My God, that's such a powerhouse right there. Wow.
Amen. You know, this song, I'm gonna put a little more age on me.
Yeah.
This song, I wrote this song in 1982.
Wow. Wow. Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was going to high school then,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I wasn't a great English student.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always gotten songs, I always write songs. So my
Mm-hmm.
thing is in order to remember the song, I have to keep singing it over and over in my head.
Okay.
So that's a challenge now. Going to school, I can't take my mind off my song, or else I'm gonna forget it. But I need to continue. But I'm in the class, right? So you don't have to learn. So I was there and I'm singing in my head, and the teacher is teaching, but I wasn't hearing her.
Uh-huh.
I was just rehearsing the song in my head, and I was like this,
Uh-huh.
But she was teaching, and she thought I was listening to her and agreeing with her, right? But I wasn't hearing a word she said. So when she walk over and say, "Right, Ryan," and I was saying, but I was just singing the song, trying not to forget it.
Right.
And so when she come over me now, and she saw my paper because I had it, and she took it from me and she said, "What is this? Who wrote this?" I told her I wrote it. She didn't believe me, right? She said, "Take it
Wow.
away." She
Really?
took away the paper and she said, "Hey, you could write this because you're not the greatest English student." So but I live to see that song, got played, published, played on the air and so forth. And I met her again even after I graduated, and she said, "Ben Ray, and that song, I remember taking it away from you, but there it is." So that was a great thing. But yeah, I wrote that song many years ago.
Okay.
But Ryan, you may think you wrote it, but you were so inspired. God knew exactly what He wanted to put on that paper to bring across a message. So definitely, thank you.
Amen, amen, amen. I'm humbled by it. Sometimes I'm saying, wow, it's not like I was in a troubled home or going through any rough thing. I had a happy life, but it was just what God wanted. He just happened to use me to write that, and to see it bless a lot of people. I'm honored by that.
Okay. So Rayon, I know now that we have to have you back again within the new year.
Yes, son.
And I'm gonna be keep listening to this one here. This one here is just my style. You know what I mean? It takes me back into the Teddy days, and back into the stylistic times.
Did you say Teddy P?
Yeah,
Yeah, one of my favorite artists.
I know, man. When I know from hear your sound, man. From I hear your sound, I know who you've been listening to. You know? Yes, but I'm glad that you're doing it in the gospel arena,
Mhm.
and that's where the Lord has placed you. And you're one of my first gospel artists to come on
Amen. I'm honored. Blessings.
Jamaican Explosion, and it only inspires me as a pastor to bring more
Yes, yes,
gospel
yes,
artists. So
yes.
if you want to be my link along those lines,
Yes, man.
yes, link me in with a lot of more people that are along the gospel circuits. Okay.
Okay, sure will. Sure will.
Okay. But I'm gonna. It's about time for us to go. So we're gonna leave out today with that song. With that,
Amen. Thank you
yes,
so much.
I plan to have you back. Okay.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
So you have a Merry Christmas now, and in the New Year's we're gonna talk again. Okay.
All right, my blessings. Take care.
Blessings.
Thank you so much.
Very
Bye.
good. Very good. Very good. Oh my God! What a quality! What quality artist is. So Nadine, until next week, we will
Until
have our
next
Christmas.
week,
We'll
make
have,
sure you wear your red, people.
right, we're gonna have the Christmas show next week, and we want you to come back right here again on Jamaican Explosion. And of course, for those that are going down to the Mikey Sparkle show this evening, drive safe, okay? And we're gonna continue this evening as we leave out today with this classic that we have here. Of course, we just want to make sure that we are bigging up the gentleman himself, bigging up Mr. Rayon. And big ups to you, sir. Looking forward to having you here with us again in the near future on Jamaican Explosion. Okay, very good. And until next week, we want to say just take care of yourselves. Make sure that you do, as the gentleman says, go out and get those gifts, get them ready for the Christmas season, and we'll have back here next week again, Mr. Pacha, and he's going to tell us about the Santa again. Okay.
You may feel like you want to die. A million teardrops in your eyes. And you may feel the sun will never shine. The clouds are lowly hanging down. You may feel like you want to give up. And you may feel like you can't go on. But you must never stop and cry. Just to wipe those teardrops from your eyes. And keep your feet on the ground. Don't let the devil get you down. Keep your feet on the ground.